You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got on me.
Welcome to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Big shout out to all the sponsors of the channel. All the information is in the description box. And follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at BoxWithG5 Jeff TV. Danny Jacobs, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That fight went down Friday. I was live on the channel for that fight. If y'all missed it, I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all. When I say I'm going on live, y'all need to tap in with your boy. Now, that was an impromptu live. I wasn't scheduling that one, but whenever you see your boy on live on fight night, you might want to tune in, because once I end the live, from here on out, I'm not saving the lives. You're not going to be able to see them on the channel and recap what happened during the live. Like, you got to be there as it happens while it's happening. But moving forward, Chavez Jr., Danny Jacobs was in a competitive fight, action fight, and Chavez Jr. just went to his corner and was like he couldn't continue. We don't know if it was because of his hand. We don't know if it was because his nose was broke. But regardless, he said that he couldn't continue. And the crowd didn't like it. The fans didn't like it. Crowd started throwing things in the ring. They start throwing things at Chavez Jr. They start throwing things at his supporters in the stands. And to see his dad's face, oh, man, like to see Chavez Sr.'s face when it happened, man, like you could see the frustration, the disgust, the disappointment. And I feel bad for Senior, because Junior acts the complete opposite, and I know it just kills him because that's his child. But the competitor and Senior and what he's accomplished in his career, like Junior just, I mean, he just don't have it, and he hasn't had it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't had it for a long period of time, and he hasn't had it since, be honest with you, the Brian Vera fights years and years and years ago. My question is real simple. Should Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. officially retire? The key word is officially retire. I think Chavez Jr. should have retired years ago. He's not doing his father's name any justice. He's getting all of his opportunities off of his name, off of his father's name. People are giving him opportunities off the strength of his father, and they think it's going to bring the event a couple dollars. He disrespects the sport time and time again, and I'm not talking about the quitting thing. I'm talking about not making the contracted weight. I blame these promoters for accommodating this guy. Chavez Jr. came in at 172.8. The contracted weight was supposed to have been 168. Eddie Hearn had a backup plan just in case he missed weight and Danny Jacobs didn't want to take the money. Chavez Jr. made $3 million for that fight. He had to give up $2 million. Well, $1 million as a weight penalty for the fight to continue. So that's $3 million down to $2 million. Then you figure you take the taxes out. That's gonna leave him with probably maybe 1.2, something like that. You know, after Uncle Sam take his cut, then you gotta pay the trainers. You gotta pay everybody else. Like, I hope that money for Chavez Jr. is enough for him to go away and just get out of boxing as a boxer, because it's a famous quote in terms of boxing: you can't play boxing. If you're not 100% into it and you're not putting your all into it, you don't need to be in it. And Chavez Jr. does not put 100% in. He doesn't care about weight. I joke around about it all the time, but I always said Chavez Jr. should not be allowed to sign a contract for anything under 175. under light heavyweight, because anything under 175, he's not going to make the weight. And I predicted he wasn't going to make the weight for this fight. As far as Danny Jacobs go, congratulations to him on the victory. But quick message to Danny Jacobs: when you dealing with the clowns, it turns into a circus. You made a deal with a clown. Like, Chavez Jr. is a clown, point blank, period. And he's been showing it for a long time. You agreed to have an event with a clown, and it turned into a circus. Point blank, period. The check might have looked good. You might have been able to do some things for your family and, your bank account, things like that. I respect that, 100%. But at the end of the day, you took physical damage in this fight. For what? Like, for what? You're not, like, Danny Jacobs is not going to get any credit for this victory because Chavez Jr. is not a credible opponent. This was a money grab. Like they say, all money is not good money. Like, you couldn't even judge how Danny Jacobs looked because Chavez Jr. came into the ring probably at like 200 pounds. Like, they didn't even make him weigh in like the day of the fight. He just had to weigh in under 173. So he probably gained about 25, 30 pounds overnight. It was a dangerous situation for Danny Jacobs to get into. I didn't understand why he did it in the first place outside of the bag of money. But dealing with DAZN, he would have got a bag of money anyway. It was just a pointless night for Danny Jacobs. And for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., I want DAZN to do me a favor. Do not put this man on my TV screen again. Don't put him on my TV screen. I know y'all think that fans like to see a train wreck in action. He's so bad, it's to the point people that love to see the train wreck, they don't even want to see this train wreck. And I'm just being 100% honest, and that's with all due respect. I respect all fighters, but Chavez Jr. is really doing his dad a disservice and putting a stain on the name, and he's been putting a stain on the name for a very, very long time. Chavez Jr., with all due respect, you should just hang him up and call it a career. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.